Remove single pairings and all pairings on an actuator receiver. With the majority of iNELS RF actuator receivers being multifunctional, when it comes to programming, the correct function errors can be made during the programming sequence. The actuator receivers can be programmed and reprogrammed time and time again, so any errors in programming can be easily rectified. The sequence for reprogramming must include removing the original pairing. You cannot reprogram directly over an existing program where the same transmitter button was used. When removing pairings, you have the choice of two options. Option 1 is to remove a single pairing with one transmitter button. Option 2 is to totally remove all pairings from the actuator receiver channel. This is back to the factory status. Removing a single pairing. The actuator receiver needs to be put into single pairing removal mode. If using a multi-channel actuator receiver, ensure the correct channel is selected prior to commencing. The status of an actuator receiver LED must be static, either on or off prior to commencing with removal. To enter single pairing removal mode, the program button needs to be pressed and held down for 5 seconds or until the LED is flashing 3 times every second. Press the transmitter button whose pairing you want to remove. When you press the transmitter button, the LED will stop flashing. This confirms the pairing has been removed. Check removal has been successful by pressing the transmitter button originally paired. No activation will take place. To remove all pairings. This will remove all pairings from the actuator receiver where paired to transmitter buttons. The process of removing all pairings must be followed with caution. If using a multi-channel actuator receiver, ensure the correct channel is selected prior to commencing. The status of the actuator receiver LED must be static, either on or off prior to commencing with removal. To enter the mode for removing all pairings, the program button needs to be pressed and held down for 8 to 10 seconds, or until the LED reverts back to flashing once a second. Pairings recoverable. If you did not require all the pairings to be removed, at this stage the program pairings can be saved. Simply disconnect the power to the actuator receiver and reconnect. The actuator receiver has been taken out of programmed removal mode. All original pairings will be retained. Finalize removal of all pairings. If all pairings are to be removed, with the LED flashing once every second, press the program button for less than 1 second. All pairings are now removed. You can check that all pairings are removed by simply pressing the transmitter buttons originally paired.